That's my feeling. Until when? Till 2? No. We had 10 minutes there, so no break this time. So we have ministers, we have secretaries, Secretary of State, Secretary of whatever. In the US, we have 15 secretariats, right, or departments. And the 16th was just added, I guess, the D&I. Like Secretary of State, Secretary of Health and Human Services, Secretary of Transportation, Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Culture. Yeah, there is no culture in the US. I mean, the Secretary of Culture. We don't need culture. We have a very strong Pentagon that is the Secretary of Defense. And if you have a strong Pentagon, you don't need culture. And if you have NSA, and you can listen to Angela Merkel, you don't need Ministry of Culture. The Americans have done very well without that Ministry of Culture for 200 years, and they're fine without it. They don't need it. So, kidding. And I like her smile. Okay. So, then ministers. So we have the president, prime minister, minister. And then, of course, judges and all that. In the US, for example, we have Supreme Court. You know Supreme Court? There's a court system, right? We have the Supreme Court. And of course, we have all the judges. We call them justices there. And I don't want to talk about politics here, but we have the judiciary. We have the executive power, which is the president, so on and so forth. And we have the parliament in some countries. In America, like we have Congress. What do we have in Japan for Congress? Congress. Like in Russia, for example, we have the State Duma. It has different names. In Germany, we have, come on, give me the name. Bundesliga, which is, yeah? Yeah. And then you have the people's representatives who go over and then they talk and have a nice time, like they have a nice time, they have lunch together and they go home. And so they representatives in Congress, we have congressmen, congresswomen, we have Senate and senators, right? We have representative, people's representatives in Congress or in Parliament. We have Parliament in Europe, the European Parliament, right? The European Parliament. And parliamentarian is a person who is inside the Parliament, is a parliamentarian. Or we say MP. What is MP? He's an MP.
Minister of Parliament.
Member of Parliament. The British MPs. EMP is the European MP, the European Member of Parliament. Because Europe, for example, has a parliament. We have the European Parliament, and it has members, some European members of Parliament. Member of Parliament, members of Parliament. Those people who work in the Parliament. We also call them parliamentarians. Now, does Japan have a parliament or Congress? No? We had Shinzo Abe right now, who's in there? Still Shinzo Abe? The Prime Minister. We have Junichiro Koizumi. He's gone. Then Shinzo Abe?
Abe.
Yes.
It's still Abe, right? Because still Abe. And is there a parliament in Japan? But there should be ministers, right? There should be ministers, there should be a parliament. How about in Vietnam? Is there a president, prime minister? You don't know? Your country, you don't follow the news?
President.
We have Prime Minister.
And they say Americans are dumb. They don't know the world. Okay. They don't know where Iraq is. You guys don't know whether your country has a president or prime minister or a king?
No, we do have.
Prime Minister.
So who is it? Is it a president or prime minister?
President.
Or is it a king?
We had a
No,
president.
president. Of course we have, but
It's like, do we have a president?
obviously,
No.
president.
We had Prime Minister.
We
Prime
also
Minister?
have, but we also have president.
Okay, so there's a fight here, guys, between the Vietnamese. They have no idea whether they have a president or prime minister or both.
President Ho Chi Minh.
Ah,
President Ho Chi Minh? So now there's a president, right? He agreed.
only one. Whatever.
Okay, then, so these are some jobs in politics. I just wanted you to know. So if somebody is a senator or he's a parliamentarian, member of parliament, he's a representative, there are different political parties, so on. We will talk about politics someday if we have time. But these are different political jobs in a country, in a political system. What else? So we're supposed to have some time off in like a few minutes, like 5 minutes, give some time off. But okay, go on. Jobs, please.
Astronaut.
Good. We went to space now. That's what I like this. It's getting, yeah. We're now going to the Mars. We're going to Mars or the moon. So, Astra, not. Yes? Astra comes from star and not. Yeah. Astronaut. It's different from astronomer. You know astronomer? And astronomy. Astronomers are those who look at stars and tell you about your horoscope. You know horoscope?
Yeah.
Horoscope.
Horoscope.
You need to know your horoscope. What sign are you? What sign are you?
I.
She's Aries. Aries, right? I'm a Scorpio.
Virgo.
Hmm?
Virgo.
Virgo. Oh.
Virgo.
How old are you? You're still a Virgo?
But I don't care about that.
You have to care.
Still a Virgo? So Virgo.
Venus.
Venus?
Yeah.
Because they're like Venus? No, but Virgo's good, yes. I would ask, like, if a girl is Virgo, I don't even want to talk to that girl. Virgo? Oh.
What?
Are you Catholic? Okay. So next would be, what's your sign?
Scorpio.
Oh, good. Two Scorpios. Do we have any other Scorpios in this class? No? Thank you.
See.
You're a Scorpio? Wow. Scorpios. Cool. Scorpios are the best. Let's remember. Yes.
No, not good. It's not good sign.
Oh, wait.
Is he Scorpio?
Scorpio.
So why do you think Scorpios are the best?
You was a
Okay, now let's this is not jobs, guys. Scorpio's not jobs.
Gemini.
So let's say goodbye to Virgo and Gemini and Aries and Pisces and
Don't understand.
so what's happening here? Okay, jobs. Let's do it quickly. This well,
Bartender.
bartender, beautiful. Somebody wants to become a bartender in this class.
Yes.
Bartender. Okay? Bartender.
Singer.
Singer, we had it before. Yeah.
Presenter.
Presenter, okay? A presenter. Who's a presenter? Like for example, TV host? Host of TV shows? Who's the host of TV shows? Like does a program, presents a program, presenter? Okay? You know, a person who does the news on TV is an anchorman? You know anchorman?
No.
There was a movie Anchorman. So Anchorman together, Anchorman. Newscaster. Newscaster. What do we call a person who does the weather on TV? So we say, you watch the what? The weather forecast, right? And the person who does it is the weather forecaster. Yes, usually the person who's there has studied something called, we talked about it, meteorology. And that person is usually a meteorologist. 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 He is a Meteorologist. It's an important word. Remember I played that for you here?
No.
And it said, meteorologist, whatever the name. So meteorologist is a person who studies about the weather. Yeah? Studies the weather and what happens there and then tells you tomorrow it's cloudy and stuff. That's weather forecaster. Okay?
Tour guide.
Tour guide. Tour leader, tour guide. Good. What else?
DJ.
Okay, tour guide, tour leader. DJ. What does DJ stand for? DJ?
Disc jockey.
Disc
Jockey.
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 Yes? We have VJ, which is video jockey, right? So we have DJ, disc jockey. VJ, video jockey. Remember that. Disc jockey, video jockey. Okay? What else? And jockey itself has to do with horses and all that. Funny.
Stockbroker.
Stockbroker. Good. Stockbroker. A lot of money is in there. Stock
broker.
Broker. Someone who works in the stock market, right?
No.
And buys and sells stocks. Stockbroker. Very good.
Rider.
Writer. What's another word for writer? Author. Author. Author, writer. Like if somebody writes about the news, that person is a journalist. We have print journalists. Yeah, talk about journalists. Journalism, journalists. What else? Composer. That's a lovely word. Composer. So we have composer. Who's a composer?
Somebody who writes music.
Somebody who writes music.
Yeah.
And writes music and creates actually musical work. So that's a composer. What do we call the person who stands in front of the orchestra and everyone else follows that person? So we have composer, musician, composer, conductor. Yeah, composers, conductor. Conductors, orchestra conductor, right? Orchestra conductor. Composers compose music, that is, write music. We have singer-songwriters. That person is a songwriter. Songwriter. Singer-songwriter. Singer or songwriter. It means is a singer, but also writes her or his own songs. Like Mariah Carey, she's a singer-songwriter. She writes her own songs too. Many of the singers are right now singer-songwriters. Who else? What else?
Dancer.
Dancer. Yeah, this is called the what industry? Movies and all that and all this. This is the... And all of them are
So please.
the entertainment. Yes? The entertainment industry. And all these people are entertainers. From talk show hosts, you know TV talk show hosts, to dancers. Like, who's a famous talk show host? Like who? Oprah Winfrey in America. Very famous. Oprah Winfrey. You know about Oprah?
Yeah.
Do you follow that in Germany? Oprah? No?
Oprah.
No?
No.
Yeah. The whole world follows American icons. You Germans. Is there a McDonald's in Germany? Yes? Yeah. I remember Schroeder, who was pretty much against the Iraq War, and the Americans like Bush and Schroeder, they had problems. But he was popular in Germany because of his opposition to war in Iraq, right? Good. Good. You're in hostile territory now. No, kidding. So, what else?
Magician.
Sorry?
Magician.
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 Magician. So magician, right? Magician? Magic, magician. A magician does magic tricks, right?
Yes.
What does a magician do? Magic tricks. Okay? They would like to be called illusionists or illusion artists. Illusion artists. Or illusion, yeah. Or master illusionists. Who's this young guy who's very famous? Chris Angel. You know, do you know Chris Angel? No? No?
No.
Okay. You know Derek Schnachten? Only him? Yeah. Who's that the comedian, Derek whatever, like who does, what's his name? The German guy who is a comedian, kind of famous. Okay, comedian, I just said it. Yeah, comedian. And we also have, what do we call the comedians, like not just like Jim Carrey, who actually is an actor comedian. A person who goes in, you know, you go to a club and then the guy stands there and then, you know, like makes people laugh.
Clown.
Clown? No, we don't call them clowns. What do we call them?